we or he, more importantly, felt that, he could possibly get worse, that he would, maybe be out there. But, in terms of whether it lingers or not, I get we'll only find out if it does happen. But, I don't want to speak for JR in terms of exactly how he's feeling. But he does want to be out there with his team tonight, and he's going to give it a shot.
Who are you going to start to?
Say it again,
Who are you going to start shooting?
JR.
So there's no minutes restriction, just based on how he feels.
Yeah.
Do you expect Andre to practice this week? Or you got a couple of days where you might be able to practice?
I mean, until he practices, I can't say what I expect, I guess. When he's at practice and he's out there, that's when it'll be. But, I don't think it has ever been a situation where we're necessarily trying to count the days. He's progressing. We saw what happened last time. And, when he's there, he'll be there. He's working hard to get there, and hopefully it'll be soon.
Do you think it's possible, though, that it's this week, or you're a little bit out of Andre joining the practices this week?
No, I'm not ruling it in or out. When it happens, that's when it'll happen.
Derek, with this team over the last 10 years or so, hasn't always had first-round picks. Then when they do, there seems to be a tendency where the guy has a really decent first year, really good first year. A lot of times they've made the all-rookie team as a first-year guy, and then the second year they just seem to max out a little bit. How do you plan to go about developing guys as you guys draft them, and what do you think is most important for young players to have in a coaching staff and an organization?
Man, we should probably talk after this to really get into that the right way. No, I think you have to develop a set of habits and a work ethic that can sustain you for a long period of time. I think as a young player, I think we make a lot of noise and we put a lot of emphasis on statistically maybe what's happening in their first year or two, or whether they make the all-rookie team or not. But finding a way to be a pro, in terms of how you approach each day, where you are mentally, how you respond to adversity. There's some base level things that you need, to survive in this game. And so in terms of our development of our guys, regardless of what their role is on the team in a particular year, we're trying to help them build some daily habits that, if practices at 11, be smart for you to get there by 9 or 9:30 and get some work in before practice and after practice, and just, work at your craft.
Derek, you hear a lot of people, fans, media talk about, this year they do have a first-round pick, and almost like people are ready to give up on the season. Plus, you have a lot of guys in the last year of their contract. Is it kind of tough to keep that kind of noise out of the locker room, just have everyone just focus on there's still a job to do this year?
No, man, I guess it would be tough, I think, not because of what other people are saying, but actually for the men in the room. That's a reality of this game. You have a number of guys that are thinking about how they're going to provide for their families and where their career is going and whether they're going to be here or on another team and all the ramifications of those decisions. And so that's not easy stuff to process. And then on top of that, they're being asked to sacrifice more and do less in order to win. So, it's not a great combination for cohesion and team chemistry, but I do think there are enough guys in the locker room that want to do it the right way, and so that's why we've had a chance a lot of nights to win. But I don't think anybody's giving up on what we're trying to do at this point.
Since Friday's game, is Carmelo feeling better?
I think it's for Carmelo's day to day in terms of how he's feeling. I think it helps when we have a day in between games, for him to feel better. But until he's out there during the game, you don't really know. And so you guys will, ask him about it when we see him here shortly, and maybe again after the game as well. So I'll let him speak to how he's feeling. But you know, he's another guy that doesn't want to, you know, sit out. He wants to be out there with his teammates, and you know, you have to respect it.
Derek, he had said the other day that he's really just tests it every time and sees how he feels. Are you gonna, maybe see somebody you have to now, basically can't practice him or things like that, to give him that rest day?
Yeah, no, I think those are things, you know, that we're considering and have done even